Um, Welcome to Biotech and Money's Investable series. I'm delighted to be joined here by the Chief Scientific Officer of Ryboquin. Ryboquin is a really exciting biotech company that's focusing in the oncology and gene therapy space that employs some cutting-edge nanotech. So, Simon, perhaps if we start by you telling me just in 30 seconds or less what it is that Ryboquin is and what makes it unique.
Okay, Ryboquin is a small Scottish biotech company. As you rightly said, we're developing both products and a delivery vehicle. Our products are utilising a unique delivery vehicle which we believe has the potential to actually deliver gene therapy in humans. We have a wealth of in vivo data, and one of the problems has always been for gene therapy has been delivery. There's lots of good science out there, but people have always struggled to deliver it, whether it be siRNA, DNA or gene editing tools.
Okay, so why do you think that Ryboquin is an investable proposition?
We're at an early stage, so actually, we've got a lot of potential in us really, and it's the in vivo data which shows how well we can deliver nucleic acids, which gives us the option to develop both products and a platform. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the high risk, high returns of a product-based company, but also the security of the lower risk, but slightly lower returns of actually a licensing platform that we can license out multiple times as we go on and validate the platform with our own products.
Okay, maybe if you could comment a little bit about the market potential for your technology and your platform, I suppose. What do you think the scale of the opportunity is?
The scale is potentially pretty huge, really. So our own products, our lead product, ECP102, is a delivery technology which contains a siRNA which will resensitise cancer cells to therapy. We have in vivo data around sensitisation to chemotherapy. We know it can also sensitise to radiation therapy and potentially to newer agents. So that is the product that we're taking forward into phase 1 clinical trials in April 2018. On the back of that, we're looking at the clinical trial to get the safety data and hopefully delivery proof for the vehicle, LipTide. And if we can get that proof, I think that's a huge value inflection point, which basically means we'll be able to license LipTide to all those companies that have interesting genes they want to knock out, or those companies at the moment working in the gene editing space, where one of the things holding back gene therapy has been delivery. So we think the product has a big market potential, and as the product goes forward, the out-licensing increases dramatically for the delivery platform.
So you mentioned a couple of key milestones there for the business. Perhaps if you tell us what right now your single biggest focus is in terms of the next milestone, and what you think are the critical drivers of success in delivering that milestone.
Our most immediate milestone actually is bringing the two companies together. As Ryboquin at the moment, we license in the delivery platform. We're in the process of effectively merging, buying out the company that has that delivery platform. Once we achieve that, the next milestones will be completing the tox program and doing first in man. And I think from sort of a value point, as soon as we start getting safety data from first in man, that's when the company really has the potential to take off.
And what do you think are the major obstacles in the way of delivering that? Obviously, there's scientific ones, so there's always the risk of failure. But what do you think are some of the other, non-tangible obstacles that you may face?
I think one of them at the moment is market sentiment towards delivery companies. I think there's often a perception that delivery companies are not great value. We think we're very different because we have product. But also we're talking about delivering nucleic acid, not just drugs, which is a huge difference. And if we can prove success in that, that will be a major step forward. Unfortunately, at the moment, some of the other companies in this space using very different technology, pure simple liposomes, which aren't targeted, they are having strategic changes and actually changing direction. So there's a little bit of those in the area, a bit of negativity around, but we are different and we believe we can actually create a different option to them and we can go forward with this technology.
Okay. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about the management team at Ryboquin and the company that's going to be driving forward this project. What is it that's unique about the management team, or what are its key strengths?
I think the key strengths really are the diversity of backgrounds. So our chairman, Paul Murray, he has a background in investment, private equity, ex-Deutsche Bank. He's also actually a co-chairman of Rangers Football Club in Scotland. Our chief executive, Alan Walker, has significant experience of marketing in big pharma, was vice president for Warner Lambert, but since that career he's actually gone on and built companies. His most recent company returned 30 times in 2.5 years for investors. So he has big company experience and building companies, and from a marketing background. My background is very much scientific, but with experience of being involved in spin-out companies as well. Then as we bring the companies together, the inventor, Professor Steve Hart at UCL, will also form part of the company. So we retain that link and we can generate new data going forward as well. So I think it's the whole package. And on top of that, our scientific advisory board is extremely high level, containing ex-industry global heads of development for AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and head of tox for AstraZeneca as well previously. So there's a real strength behind the team as well.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to come on in a minute to talk about why you're here and why you're raising capital. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about gene therapy and the space, because it is very, very exciting at the moment. We're seeing a lot of developments in this area, and some people are saying this is the next big thing. So I just wondered, from your point of view, where you're sitting, how are you assessing gene therapy as a market, as a potential for investment?
I think the potential there has always been there. I mean, 20 years ago, I worked in laboratories of people working on gene therapy, and there's a lot of excitement around it at the time. It was the latest new thing. The problem then still was delivery. Fast forward now, there's a lot more clever science being done, the whole gene editing technology as well, but there still is this fundamental roadblock of delivery. And that's where we think this platform, LipTide, can help with this, is unblocking the roadblock. Because, we know the science that needs to be done. Take cystic fibrosis, for example. Everyone knows how we could use gene editing, or we could use a plasmid-based approach or an siRNA-based approach to treat it. So that's the science side's almost sorted. It's the delivery that's the problem. So I think that is where we can come in and license out our platform, LipTide, to really make a difference.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the investment side of things. So obviously we're at Biotech and Money's Investable. You are looking to raise capital. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about what sort of capital you're looking to raise, what sort of investor you're looking to target, and what ultimately you hope to achieve with the capital that you raise.
Okay, we're initially looking to raise around £7 million. This is to cover the cost of the acquisition of the company at UCL. That is effectively going to be a merger, bringing the two companies together, potentially to form a new company. Then on top of that is to cover a toxicity program to allow us to go to first-in-man studies, and also cover the cost of the phase 1 study, which at the moment is planned to be run out of the Christie Hospital up in Manchester. And what we're looking to achieve with this first round of investment is to get to the phase 1 and start getting the safety data, showing that this product is safe in man. We have every belief that it will be based on the animal studies we've done to date, and I think as soon as we get that data, it adds huge value to the company. And the type of investor we're really looking for is, we already have a cornerstone investor in place. The Scottish Government are backing us for 2 million of the 7 million. We're looking for investors potentially looking more at the long-term picture, can understand the concept that we are product and a platform, because without the product we can't validate the platform, and the product adds huge value to the company. Higher risk but far higher return. So I think it's an investor who really gets it and understands that gene therapy is currently held back by lack of delivery.
Okay. And what about on the partner side of things? I mean, are you actively seeking partners at the moment? And if so, again, the question, what is an ideal partner for you guys?
We are in some discussions with potential partners at the moment, because obviously, as I said, the delivery side of the company has a wide range of potential applications beyond the oncology field. We're in discussions currently with a major pharmaceutical company that are interested actually both as a partner to maybe take on the technology, but also potentially as an investor as well, which would be quite an interesting relationship to manage. We also we're planning to go to Bio. We have some quite meetings set up with some of the major players there. And I think there's a lot of interest. I think a lot of the big pharma have done a lot of work about gene therapy, but again are looking for some effective delivery platform. So they have the science in place and ready to go. So, we are gaining a lot of traction with some of the big pharma in that area.
Okay, terrific news. Maybe if we just end the interview with, any key thoughts or messages you'd like to get out there to any investors or partners that may be watching.
I think the key message is that we're both a product and delivery platform company. The product is going to validate the delivery platform, and the delivery platform is truly unique compared to all the other liposomal products that look similar on paper, which end up just accumulating in the liver. Hence, many of the companies in that space now work on the liver. We have the ability to target tumours. We have the ability to target airway epithelial cells via nebulized delivery. And it's that flexibility of the delivery vehicle, I think, and it's this early stage. We have a wealth of in vivo data. We believe it is going to work. I think once we get into man, the value of the company really will increase quite dramatically. So it's a good opportunity now to get involved with the team.
Simon Newman, thank you very much.
Thank you.